Today's top news headlines. Centre's decision to extend AFSPA in Nagaland urges Naga organizations. Manipur government decides to restrict physical classes of class 9 to 12. And sharp increase in COVID cases in 3 to 4 days, situation concerning in 22 districts. Good evening and welcome to Pony Television English Bulletin at 7 p.m. I'm Loving Rimai. Now let's get to the news in detail. The Centre on Thursday extended the imposition of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act (AFSPA) in Nagaland by 6 months, even as a committee has been formed to look into the demand of removal of the law. This comes at a time when there has been an uproar in the state following the death of 13 civilians, 6 of whom were killed in a botched-up operation in Mon district on December 4 by the Indian Army. The incident caused a massive public outcry, and the Nagaland Assembly passed a resolution demanding the repeal of AFSPA. Meanwhile, civil society organizations in Nagaland have denounced the Centre's decision to extend the Armed Forces Special Powers Act (AFSPA) in the state. The Centre said the area comprising the whole of the state of Nagaland is in such a disturbed and dangerous condition. Naga organizations have termed the Centre's decision as unacceptable and as an attempt to suppress Nagas for generations to come. Government of India has ignored the wishes of the Naga people. Naga people will not accept it, said Naga Ho General Secretary Ilundang. Eastern Nagaland People's Organization (NPO) has called for a meeting to discuss the issue of extension of AFSPA in the state. Notably, Centre's decision to extend AFSPA in Nagaland comes just days after the Centre formed a 7-member panel to examine possibilities of withdrawing AFSPA from Nagaland. The Centre has asked the panel to submit its report within 3 months. The Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) Northeast India Division is an order on December 26 stated that in order to review AFSPA in Nagaland, a committee is constituted. The Manipur government has decided to restrict physical classes of class 9 to 12 in the wake of sudden rise in COVID-19 new variant Omicron cases in India, with the state reporting 1 case so far. The order issued by Chief Secretary and Chairman of State Executive Committee, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, further said that if the condition is not getting better till 5th of January, the government is planning to postpone the upcoming class 10 and 12 examinations. Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Thane, Bengaluru, Chennai, Gurgaon, Ahmedabad, Nashik are reporting an increasing sudden trajectory of cases, the Centre on Thursday said, expressing concern over the sharp spike in the overall COVID cases of the country. December 26 onwards, India's daily COVID tally has been increasing, Joint Secretary of the Health Department Lav Agarwal said, addressing the ministry's weekly press briefing on the COVID-19 situation. The Centre is in contact with districts which are areas of concern, the Secretary said. The Centre on Thursday wrote to Delhi, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka and Jharkhand, advising the states to enhance COVID-19 testing, strengthen hospital-level preparedness, increase pace and coverage of vaccination. The warning comes as India on Thursday reported 13,154 new COVID cases in a sharp rise in the last 24 hours. India's Omicron tally on Thursday surged to 961. The weekly positivity rate in the country is 0.76%, which remains lesser than 1% for the last 46 days. The daily positivity rate is 1.10%, which remains lesser than 2% for the last 87 days. In the run-up to the State Assembly polls, National BJP JP Nadda arrived in Imphal on Thursday. He was accorded a warm welcome at Birtikendrajit International Airport in the afternoon by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, BJP National Spokesperson and Manipur in-charge Dr. Sambit Patra, Election Co-in-charge Ashok Singhal and other BJP leaders, workers and supporters. Later in the day, JP Nadda flagged off a bike rally at Kongjom in Thoubal district. Manipur reported 17 fresh coronavirus cases and 0 deaths in the last 24 hours, according to the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room. The positivity rate was recorded at 1.4%. The state's COVID tally rose to 1,25,778, while the death toll stood at 2,002. The State COVID-19 Command Control Room in a release also said the new cases were confirmed after testing 1,254 samples in the past 24 hours. 6 persons were recuperated from the virus in the same hours, it added. Kuki Inpi Moltamhlang has banned the ongoing construction work on National Highway 37 stretch covering 14 villages between New Kaitalmanbi and Charoy Padongba, demanding release of land compensation immediately. Deputy Commissioner of Kangpokpi District had on September 2021 given assurance to clear the land compensation to the affected landowners of the 14 villages before Christmas, which was unfulfilled. Kuki Inpi Moltamhlang General Secretary Haukai Silflo told journalists at Manipur Press Club in Imphal on Thursday. He said the amount is still unpaid and at the same time the exact compensation amount has not been disclosed till date. The road widening work along National Highway 37 will be banned until the demand is met, he added.
Crore 150 crore haibase account changa abani aduna thuba yamake ina hotnarega December gi Christmas gi mamangda paisa si pithora hanai mini adu ngasi phawba mathong marang ta aduna sum leibasida akoi mayam su charang nare aduna masi paisa pithok tri phawba akoi thabak ama phau su haloi aduga kanana su suba yaroi kargumba masida nampu hapu tawduna thabak suda lei tarade Gari, engine, kato kargumba, purchasing the loina, may tado payabra, carito payaba, kotogani, Maduda, apa pataba, topado, Makoi Masana, Daito Dumu Yagani, okay, Daito Loroi.
Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Ningol singi punsida khwaidagi maruoiba numit asibu hena magol hapnabagidamagta laizare bridal makeup and portrait collection by Dojo Chongtham. Phone number 9366 214 258.
Welcome back after the break. A 2-day workshop on climate change and sustainable environment program organized by District Women Committee under United NGO Mission Manipur concluded on Thursday at PRDA Conference Hall. During the event, Dr. S. Subhamenon, Faculty of Department of Earth, Manipur University, talked in length about the climate change issue and the degrading environment. He also expressed concern over the adverse changes taking place in Loktak Part due to the construction of dam. Nonay Battalion under the aegis of Headquarters 22 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East organized a jazz band display at Khongsang village in district Nonay under the Bharat Ka Amrit Mahotsav on Wednesday. Assam Rifles has always been known as the friends of the hill people and has always been on the forefront to promote the bonhomie and cultural harmony between the armed forces and local populace. In continuation, the band display was organized with the primary aim to reach out to the villagers, to extend warm wishes during the festive season, and to spread a message of positivity and togetherness between the armed forces and local populace. The event was also aimed at motivating the students, youth, and showcasing them rich history and laurels to the armed forces. The jazz band team of the Nonay Battalion Assam Rifles enthralled the locals and youth with a band display. A total of 400 locals, including children, witnessed the energetic band display with full gust. Rangkung Market Shed was inaugurated and dedicated to the people of Rangkung Village under Nodai District on Thursday. During the program, Rangkung Village Kulakpa R. Chame gave the welcome note and assisted in presentation of gifts to the special dignitaries. The market shed was inaugurated by Huri Golmay, a BJP intending candidate from 53 Tamenglong, who is also an executive member of BJP Manipur Pradesh, in the presence of Kanyangmay Riamay, ADC member, and village authority, Bay youth leaders of Rangkung villages. The dedication prayer for the market shed was offered by Tony May Kame, pastor of Rangkung 1 Baptist Church. Huri Golmay spoke during the program, highlighting his promises to the people. Rangkung villagers expressed their gratitude towards Huri Golmay and Kalanchong Kame, special contractor, for constructing the much-needed market shed at the right time, saying this will help provide livelihood to the women folk of Rangkung. Before we wrap up today's bulletin, the top news headlines once again. Centre's decision to extend OFSPA in Nagaland irks Naga organizations. Manipur government decides to restrict physical classes of class 9 to 12. And sharp increase in COVID cases in 3 to 4 days, situation concerning in 22 districts. That is the end of this 7 p.m. English bulletin. Keep tuning in to Pony Television for more updates.